Ow. Hello everybody and welcome back to Rocket League. My name is Dynosour, but you can call me Dino. Today we are back from some spooky Halloween Rumble going on for the third time. Possibly the last time. I don't know if there's going to be some more spooky Halloween Rumble. I don't know if we're doing more Rumble while the Halloween stuff's going on. We probably are, to be fair. And I like looking spooky. Well, it's in the season to be spooky. It's the spook season. It's very wonderfully creepy. And wonderfully cute. Look at the little ghosty dancing on top of my car. Oh, look at him with the little stubby arms. It's so beautiful. Look at his tongue. Look at his tongue. He's so happy. He's so happy. We're going to play Rocket League. Alright, everybody. Here we are in Game 1, starting from the beginning. Once again, quite nice to start a game at the beginning of the searches from the beginning. It is quite also unusual, as we usually find games in the... Are those two, like, fighting or something? Ooh. Are the three sounds that I would use to describe that situation. The double boxing glove right there. Oh, that was close. That was just too high. Oh, he's got spikes. Oh, but I don't think he has it at the best angle. Oh, there's a lot of things happening right now. I just want the boost moment. I'm just going to position myself to, not do anything useful. Oh, God. I kicked the wrong guy. Good save, Swans. Oh, I love your car. That's wonderful. You got the pumpkin with the orange and the black breakout. That looks really good, buddy. I'm really liking that. Unfortunately, I'm not really liking the fact that you just sort of actively hurt the team. However, it's okay. I don't think it was on purpose, and if it was, then it was just a minor offense. Awkward. You see, the whole spin back and forth thing, it really works for deking people out when you do, like, half barrel rolls back and forth when you've got spikes on. But what it doesn't do is, it doesn't help when they've got... Oh, that guy's totally got a... that guy's totally got a plunger. I know a plunger when I see one. See? There it is. There it is. We may have messed up his timing just enough. Like, that guy was so obviously plunging. We've been over the telltale signs of a plunger before. But that was just so obviously plungeable that it was just, boop, just freeze it. There. Yes. Wonderful freezing. Wonderful passing. Finish it. Oh, they don't need to finish it. It was all me. Aerial goal with the eyes. Deadeye froze. Above two people flying for it. Beautiful. Oh, I made their whole team miss it. Then I capitalized. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's like if you really like babies and you see a baby, you just want to cry. You specifically really like babies in particular. Maybe like if you... I mean, I guess it's the same thing as if like you really like puppies and you see a puppy, it makes you want to cry. And if you really like cheese and you see cheese, it might make you want to cry. I'm having connection issues. It's fixed. I don't know that I can say personally that I've ever cried for cheese, but I can understand the need to cry for cheese because I want to cry for that goal. It was beautiful. My eyes, they burn, they're tearing up. It's absolutely gorgeous. I can feel them coming. Or that might be the fact that my eyes are just hurting a lot. I don't know why are my eyes hurting? Doctor, what's wrong with my eyes? Well, it would appear that your eyes are hurting. Well, that's not what's, like... I don't want to know the symptoms of what's going on with me. I want to know what's causing it to happen. How did I blow someone up? What the actual hell just happened? I'm sorry, sir. My eyes are fine now, I think. They just needed some time to warm up to the idea of Rocket League. We just sort of hit our teammate with that ball. However, we got it away from the other guy with spikes, which makes it okay as a whole. Block it. Good block. Watch this. Boop. You weren't supposed to watch that. I know I said watch this. I didn't mean it for that. I was talking about something else, okay? That guy's dead. Unfortunately for him, but fortunately for us. Just going to let that do what it does. That guy's going to hit that. Does that guy have a Christmas boost? Does that guy have the freaking Christmas present boost? This guy does realize it's Halloween, right? It's not Christmas. Come on, friend. Oh, you were so close. Teleport. You were so close. I am so freaking happy that you tried. You were so close. Their magnet almost stopped that because it slowed it down on that close enough for him to almost grab it, but it was just too fast. Just ever so slightly too fast. Swans 07, well, Swans 007. Let's not discredit the man. If he's a 007, he's a 007. And that is a very righteous thing to be. That guy's not going to hit that. We can get into position to make this a goal. Oh no. So a lot of shit just happened there. And that song that I was doing, I'm not even quite sure what that was. I think it was like a bad interpretation of Flight of the Bumblebees. but it was like, it was my brain's way of dealing with that situation. Like, you guys have that type of stuff? Where if something weird happens, your brain just sort of like, you do something. Most people will just like stop talking and stop reacting. That's why a lot of the time when people are just like, I'm speechless, it's their way of reacting to something strange happening. Me, I just sort of like, I sing, I make songs. Sometimes they're real things, sometimes they're not, but I just sort of make things that just pop out of my mouth in the musical, and it just sort of happens. I don't really know how to explain it or how to get past it, but really, it's just, it makes for some interesting situations, because sometimes you'll wind up in an awkward situation, and I'll just start singing, and I don't really know why I'm singing, but I'll be singing, and you people will just like, be like, why are you singing? And I'll just be like, I don't know, it's just happened. It's just a thing, I can't control it, sometimes it just happens. You gotta sing, you gotta make a tune, you gotta tune it up, you gotta block this ball. That wasn't a block. Oh yes it was. That was a beautiful block. Holy shit, that should have been in. He should have scored that. I accidentally centered it, and oh, that was some very beautiful deke work. However, it was just not enough. They had one guy too many at the net. If they had one less guy, that last guy who stopped it, then it would have been fine. I'm gonna cough now. Last 4 seconds. I'm sorry for the cough. I probably cut it out. I hope I did, because if I didn't, then I'm an absolute asshole, and I want you to tell me that I'm an asshole. And if I did cut it out, I'm probably still an asshole, but we're in overtime now, so it doesn't matter. My assholeness has been overwritten by the urgency of the situation, and the fact that it doesn't need a song. The fact that I still have things to say that aren't song-based. The fact that my brain hasn't broken into... Ow! Song mode. Hit it. Now. Punch it, Chewie! Ah! We need to go. We need to go. Good magnet. Magnet it right. Magnet it bright. Magnet all around. Good hit. Good hit. Less good hit. Well, good hit from the guy who hit it for the team of the guy who hit it for him. Oh! Oh, that was close. Let's just sit here. Sit slightly over here. Let him do that. Let me do this. Nice, right over him. That's a good double deke. Oh, 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 oh no! Please, for the love of all hell, tell me that that is okay. That is okay. Thank you for telling me that is okay. Oh God, why are you freezing it in front of our net? I'd rather not get frozen here. Oh, Jesus! I've got a plunger. Okay, got a plunger. A plunger. Got a plunger. Right here. This thing. This thing's great. Oh, it's a goal. That's overtime. Finished. That's beautiful. Plunger right there. See that song? A little bit of the circus thing that I did. A little bit of the circus music. That helped me focus just that extra small amount that I needed. Just a little teeny bit that I needed to get the ball into the goal. Look at the little ghost. Look at that skull bone boost. Look at that car. Look at our team just... That guy's got a Christmas boost. What's wrong with you, sir? It's not Christmas, it's Halloween. Get your holidays right! Here we are in game number 2 in the octagonal map of Rocket Labs. I'm quite happy that this is the first Rocket Labs I've seen in a little teeny bit of time, because I'm not a huge fan of Rocket Labs maps, and even then, this one is actually probably my favorite one. So this is absolutely fine. Of the current Rocket Lab maps, this one is the one that I am a biggest fan of. I am the biggest fan of the options that are currently available. This is the one I'm the most okay with. Least against, I guess. Because I don't particularly like it, it's just that I don't hate it as much as I hate a lot of Rocket Lab stuff. Because I think that Rocket Lab is just terrible as an idea. That is absolutely wonderful. Good freaking teamwork there. Nick Saint 13 and Kill a Fuse with an absolutely brutal combo of magnetism and literal like personality magnetism. Like that guy was just like drawing people to him, and literal magnetism is that guy used a magnet. Whoop! Not a bad kickoff. That's a pretty good start. Our teammate was going for it. I think he got it. They're sort of hitting it towards us. I missed that boost, so I'm going to take a second turn very nonchalantly. If I hadn't said anything, you probably wouldn't even notice that I missed it in the first place, because I just sort of made it look like that was the plan. Grab it. Nice. Good grab. Oh, teleport. That's okay. We used the spikes for a save, and using the spikes for a save is at least as good as using the spikes for a goal, because if the enemy doesn't score one goal against you, then you are still, like, okay. This is the part of the day where I am going to try and convince you guys that saves are just as good as goals in Rocket League, for very specific reasons. They might be obvious, they might not be, I don't know. To me, it makes a lot of sense. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense until I explain it. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense by default or if I actually have to explain it. If you guys might just be on my team and I might just be about to like try and argue something that you guys agree with me, and it's like, Dino, I agree with you. Why are we having this argument? We agree with each other. We have the same thought process here. All right, listen up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to understand that saves are just as important as goals in Rocket League. Right there, that might as well have been a goal. You know why? Because if they had gotten that, the scoreboard would have saved 1-1, and it would have been even. We would have been tied. However, because I got the save, it was 1-0, which actually sort of bumped it up to 2-0 in the end, but we're not going to talk about that, as that's just a really healthy analogy. It was 1-0. If they'd gotten it in, it would have been 1-1. Because I saved it, I continued it as 1-0, which is the equivalent of them having scored that goal and then me having scored another goal, because the overall, the outcome is +1 on my team. My team is 1 ahead. My team wouldn't have been... Okay, see, that doesn't really help my point. I'm thinking too much about trying to explain this to you guys. I hope it's making sense, because it's making me lose a little bit. Like, I'll stop explaining if it becomes even, because I'll stop explaining until I take control again, and then I'll start explaining again. But I seriously believe in this, and I think I'm making my point fairly clear. I'm going to put a little more emphasis on it, because I want to make sure that it's clear enough, because I have very complex thoughts sometimes, and I'm very bad at getting them across. The thing about my brain is it has a lot of things going on at all times. You get out of here with your spikes, good sir. Just get them away from me. Good job. That's actually very good for us. That's very good for us. Sorry, I'm gonna look away from the ball for a second. My brain has a lot of complex thoughts, but my brain likes to think big picture. I have a very big picture brain. I like to think about the big things, the very large scale type of things. The things that I am bad at thinking about are now. Nice. The things that I am bad at thinking about are ways to explain the big picture things. I can't think of the little, underarching things. I can tell you what my overall goals for the next 5 years are, but I can't tell you how I'm going to get there. I can tell you what I'd like to be doing with my life, but I can't tell you how I'm going to do it. I can tell you that there's probably pretty easy ways to cure cancer if you're in the right path, but I can't tell you what the path is. I scored with that magnet even after death, because I was thinking of the overall state of the game. Main thing I'm trying to get across is the way that Rocket League works is you can't think about it as right now this is 3-1. You have to think about this as right now my team is +2. My team is 2 point. Wow. Whew. That was pretty good. That was almost in. Right now my team is +2. We are 2 points above the enemy team, and that is what matters most. If the enemy team were to score, then we would be +1. In my mind, it's not 3-2. It's +1 for my team, because we are winning by 1. That makes sense, right? So in this case, if you are thinking this way, if you understand the way that I am trying to explain this, the way that I am thinking, then is a save not as good as a goal? Because when you think about it, a save is like saying, if it were to go in if you weren't saving it, then you're basically taking one away from the enemy. You're basically, it's like the enemy did a +1 and then you just did a -1 instead. You evened it out at 0, which means that whatever the state of the game was before, it continues being. If your team is 1 goal, like I said earlier, the example that I was doing at 1-1 is probably the easiest way to do this. For example, if they were to do it right now, we would be up 1 instead of up 2. But if I were to get a save, we would still be up 2. Therefore, it's the equivalent of them getting a goal and then us getting a goal. It's the exact same thing. Which is why I think that my teammates even out. If I see my teammate miss a save that I consider easy, not Eevee. Saves aren't Pokemon, brain. Saves are not Pokemon. If I see a teammate miss a save I consider easy, I'll be like, oh, damn, that sucks. I believe in you to make up for it. And then they get a goal. If they get a goal after missing that easy save, then they are even. I consider that teammate to be even. That's just, it makes sense in my head as a system. I hope I've explained this properly to you guys. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. I hope I don't sound like a freaking crazy wandering lunatic. I don't know why I said wandering. Wandering isn't the quite correct word. Babbling lunatic. Maybe that's where I was going with this. I'm not quite sure. Killer Fuse is over there getting the boost. The main idea is I feel like I sound like a crazy person when I try to explain my ideas, because my thoughts, my big overarching thoughts, the things that come out of my head, the big things that I have trouble explaining, I am extremely passionate about them. I honestly, everything that I believe firmly. I am very strong in my convictions. And the thing that I suck at most is explaining them. The thing that I suck at most is telling people what it is that I care about. The reasons that I care about them. And I'm very bad at this. It's something that I've learned about myself over a lot of time. And I hope that you guys have gained an understanding for why I feel this way about saves and goals. Holy shit. Holy shit. Nice job. He caught that perfectly with the spikes and he scored it. That was absolutely beautiful. That's a great job. Oh my god, it almost hit the floor when he did the flip. That was great. That was great. It was wonderful on his part. I mean, I can't say anything more about that. Look at this. Overtime. You know what overtime means? Overtime means that the score is set back to 0-0. Because neither team is ahead and neither team is behind. Therefore, it is 0-0. In my brain. That's how it works. Just gotta time this right. We've got a wonderful grappling hook. Don't worry, all part of the plan. See, look, this is the plan. That's centering. That's actually very nicely centered. No teammate was there, unfortunately. They didn't expect me to center after spinning it towards our own net. Please, one of you two, save it. Nice. Save. Friend. He's gonna not hit that. But we are. You know why? Because we've got this. Oh, bad timing. Unfortunate timing. Bad job, me. Bad job. That could have been a lot better. He's got the mag. He might be able to do something here. I don't have any boost, though, so I can't really offer a follow-up. Unless I collect this boost. Here we go. What we do here is we wait. We wait. We wait. We wait. We plunge. Oh! Oh! Yes! I don't know who iced that, but that was freaking beautiful. I blocked the guy, and then I plunged it. It got frozen, and I had the follow-up. I think it was their guy who froze it. But either way, that was absolutely beautiful. As a goal, holy crap, look at that, ending +1, as it were. I hope I got my ideas across to you guys. I hope I don't sound like a crazy person. If I do sound like a crazy person, then that's probably fairly accurate as well, because I'm not sane. I'm aware I'm not sane. Anyone who, like, does videos, for like, anyone who makes videos is not a sane person. That's just the way it is. You gotta have a lot of things going on in your head that don't make a whole lot of sense to be doing this. But I do it because it's fun. I enjoy doing this. I like bringing you guys this stuff. I like having you guys do it, and, you know, you guys seem to enjoy it as well, so it's good for everyone involved. This has been Rocket League. I have been Dynosour. You can call me Dino. Like if you like the video, because if you like it, you might as well like it. Subscribe for more of my videos, including more of my Acropolis series, more of this series, this Rocket League series, more of the other videos I do, and more of my crazy, insane theories and the way that my brain works. Thank you for watching. Yeah.